This is WRMK, Deerfield, New Hampshire. WRMK News Radio. You're listening to WRMK News with Riley King on WRMK News Radio. Good, happy Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. I'm Riley King, and welcome to WRMK News with Riley King, right here on WRMK News Radio. We got a lot of news coverage to get to on this Tuesday, so let's begin right now. First up, New Hampshire man arrested after DUI crash in Vermont. A New Hampshire man was arrested Sunday night after allegedly driving under the influence and causing a multi-vehicle crash in central Vermont. Vermont State Police said 54-year-old Dylan Gamick of Lebanon was traveling south on West Waterboro Stowe Road when he crossed the center line and collided with three other vehicles. Two of the vehicles' occupants suffered minor injuries, while the driver of the third vehicle was not hurt. Gamick was also uninjured. Troopers took Gamick into custody after observing signs of impairment, police said. He is scheduled to appear in court next month. Second alarm fire destroys auto shop in Loudon. A second alarm fire destroyed an auto repair shop in Loudon on Monday morning, prompting a large multi-town response, authorities said. Fire crews were dispatched to Stash's Service Center and Body Shop on B Hole Road just before 10 a.m. after one of two employees working inside noticed smoke and called 911. Due to the size and intensity of the blaze, mutual aid was requested from Pittsfield, Concord, Epsom, Pembroke, Bow, and Allenstown to help bring the fire under control. No injuries were reported. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. One employee who lived in the rear of the building was displaced by the fire and has been in contact with the Red Cross for assistance. Patriots fans face ticket restrictions for AFC Championship in Denver. The New England Patriots fans hoping to attend Sunday's AFC Championship game in Denver may encounter obstacles when trying to purchase tickets through official channels. Ticketmaster displayed a notice indicating that only buyers with billing addresses in the Rocky Mountain region are eligible to purchase tickets for the game. The restriction appears aimed at limiting the number of visiting team supporters in the stands. Keith, founder of Ticket Data, said similar measures have been used in the past, including when the New York Yankees restricted ticket sales to Boston Red Sox fans during the American League Wild Card Series. Teams kind of like to do this to show that they're really trying to control the crowd, Keith said. But in reality, it doesn't not really have a marital difference on the makeup of the fans that actually attend the game. Keith said Patriots fans still have options through the secondary ticket market. According to StubHub, the price for two tickets range from about $1,000 in the upper seating levels to nearly $22,000 for premium seats with the best view. Uncertainty persist over Youth Development Center Settlement Fund Administrator. The future leadership of the Youth Development Center Settlement Fund remains unclear as nearly 6 months pass without a new administrator in place. Former fund administrator John Bordeck stepped down in July of 2025, and no replacement has yet been named. State officials have not publicly disclosed the status of the search, though a new administrator could be appointed in the coming months. We haven't seen any decisions, and it appears that there won't be any decisions until there's a new administrator in place. Mark Knight of Nixon Peabody LLP. The settlement fund was established to compensate victims of alleged physical, mental, and sexual abuse suffered while in state care over the past 50 years. It also designed to prevent what could have been thousands of lawsuits from moving through the court system. More than 2,200 people have submitted claims to the fund. Of those, about 1,700 remain pending. When the statutory cap is applied, the total amount requested for unsolved claims is approximately $1.8 billion. Another 425 cases have been resolved, resulting in $239 million in settlement payments. 75 claims have been withdrawn and 79 have been dismissed. The alternatives is even worse, Knight said. The alternative is that these clients go to court and they try their cases in court where there are no caps. There is no 2.5 million cap, even if somebody has been raped 100 times, which in the case in the settlement fund. Critics of the program have questioned whether more than 2,200 people were abused while in state care. Attorneys representing victims say the number is pleasurable, and many, in fact, underestimate the scope of abuse. There were thousands and thousands of kids, many more than 2,000 kids, who went through the facility just in the 1990s, Knights said. So the fact that there's 2,000 claimists who have submitted claims in the settlement fund is not surprising, and it's really only a fraction of the kids who had been there over the 6 decades. Lawyers say many of their clients are becoming increasingly frustrated with the delay, and many may choose to pursue their case in court instead. Senator Cindy Rosenwald, a Democrat from Nashua, warned that such a shift could end up costing the state significantly more. I believe it will cost us even more money, and we already don't have the funds to pay these victims back, Rosenwald said. WRMK News Radio has reached out to the state for an update on the administrator search, but has not yet received a response. And we have your weather, traffic, and sports update. That is up now. Here's your WRMK News Radio weather update. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your WRMK News Radio Morning Weather Update. Let's begin right now. Today, a mix of clouds and sun, high 22, winds west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, a clear sky, cold, low near 5, winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And tomorrow, partly cloudy skies during the morning hours will become overcast in the afternoon. High 24, winds south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's your WRMK News Radio Weather Update. Now time for your WRMK News Radio Traffic Update. Good morning, it's me, Riley, here with your WRMK News Radio Morning Traffic Update. It is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. Let's begin with this traffic update right now. Drivers are advised to expect delays on Interstate 93 near Merrimack and Bedford due to a crash blocking at least one lane. The incident is marked just south of Manchester, creating slowdowns for both northbound and southbound traffic in the area. Traffic is backing up along I-93 with congestion also affecting connecting routes through Merrimack, Bedford, and parts of Manchester. Motorists are encouraged to use alternate routes if possible and allow extra time for travel. No word yet on injuries or when the lanes will fully reopen. Proceed with caution through the area. Incident crash, Londonderry 128 at Litchfield Road is closed. And that is your WRMK News Radio Traffic Update. From the locker room to the scoreboard, this is your WRMK News Radio Sports Update. Good morning, it's me, Riley King, here with your WRMK News Radio Sports Report. It is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. Let's begin right now. First up, Celtics fall to Pistons 104 to 103 in a tight road loss. The Boston Celtics came up just short in a tightly contested matchup last night, falling 104 to 103 to the Detroit Pistons. Boston led after the first quarter and again after the third, but Detroit's strong second quarter and late game execution provided to be the difference. The Celtics held a 29-26 edge after one and carried a 60-59 halftime lead before pushing ahead 91-84 after 3 quarters. The Pistons outscored Boston 20-12 in the fourth to complete the comeback. Despite the loss, the Celtics battled throughout and had a chance to win it in the final moment, but was unable to convert. Boston now sits at 26-16 on the season, remaining second in the Eastern Conference. Emma Smith leads Concord Christian girls basketball to a road win. The Kingsmen beat the Pioneers 53-31. Bruins visit Stars tonight in a key road matchup. The Boston Bruins return to the ice tonight with a road test against the Dallas Stars, with puck drop set for 7:30 p.m. Boston enters the matchup sitting fourth in the Atlantic Division and looking to gain ground in a tightly packed playoff race. The Bruins will face a tough challenge in Dallas, where the Stars have been strong on home ice and remain one of the Western Conference top contenders. The game marks another important measuring stick for Boston as it continues its push up the standings. Fans can expect a fast-paced physical matchup as the Bruins try to pick up a vulnerable road win against a high-powered Stars squad. And that is your WRMK sports update right here on WRMK News Radio. Thank you for tuning in for your Tuesday edition of WRMK News with Riley King right here on WRMK News Radio. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday and see you back here tomorrow with more news coverage. Goodbye.